Welcome to your daily dose of Dani. I am Danielle Rocco here with Brett. This is, right, Primal Caveman. I don't know what he is. I don't know what he's going to turn into, but he's definitely eating his meat before he goes to the gym. But I had to bring him on and talk about ghosting. Now, we didn't have this conversation. All I asked him when he sat down was, do you know what ghosting is? And what is ghosting?
When you stop talking to someone.
Now, why do people ghost people? Why would you ghost someone? Do you ghost somebody?
No.
Have you ever?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I didn't feel like talking to them.
Was it a guy or a girl?
Both.
So both. So you just stopped, you didn't want to talk to them anymore, so you just didn't text them anymore.
Yeah, but it's not like the people I'm friends with.
Who is it to?
Just like
Strangers?
Not strangers, but like people
Speak up.
that I've met, but like I'm not friends with them.
So you like meet them, you're getting to know them, and then you decide you don't want to, they're like not your jam, so you just stop talking to them?
Yeah.
You don't say like, don't you think that's rude?
No. It's what you do.
It's just known?
Yeah, but it's rude if you do it to like a friend.
So it's rude if you do it to a friend or someone you're dating, but if it's just like a stranger and you're just kind of like, and they're okay with that. This is a known thing.
I mean, like, most people are.
But what if they don't know and you just ghost them and then you've created this, and they think it's mean?
Then they can, I don't know, they can think what they want.
It's true, they can think what they want.
But it's not like mean.
Don't you think it'd be just kinder to be like, you know what, we don't have nothing in common?
I think I'd rather someone just stop talking to me than be like, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
So then you can come up with your own conclusion?
My gosh.
Okay, so there you go. Not cool to do it for a friend or someone you're dating, right?
Yeah.
Known to do it with someone you're casually talking to that you just don't connect with.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Do you think that's your opinion, or is that the opinion of most people you know, that they would rather just like be ignored than, or just ghosted, than for someone to tell them that they don't want to talk to them anymore?
Probably for most people.
Probably for most people. All right, so this is it. This is where it's coming from. That is the real ghosting. Now, the next time Jake, that's my older son, so Brett's a senior in high school. Jake is almost 25. I'm going to have this same conversation with him sitting here and ask him his version of ghosting, because this is fascinating to me. I like to talk, right?
Yep.
I talk on the phone a lot, right?
Yeah.
Could you imagine me ever ghosting somebody?
I don't think adults do it.
Adults do it.
Yeah, but it's weird when adults do it.
But grown men do it to girls that they're talking to dating. That happened to a friend of mine.
That's weird.
Why do you think they did that?
Because they didn't want to talk.
But as an adult, they should have a conversation, right?
Yeah.
So a teenage boy would have a conversation with a girl he's dating, not a stranger, someone that he just met, but a girl he's dating. So men out there, if you ghost people that you're dating, a senior in high school is more mature than you. Come on. I think I would really be upset with you if you did that. Now, do you text your girlfriends more or talk to them on the phone more?
Text.
You text them more?
Yeah, because I text in school and stuff.
Well, what about outside of school? What about when you're like, can be on the phone? Hey, Adam.
Text.
Text. How come?
Because you can do multiple things and it's easier.
Speak up so they can hear you.
You can do multiple things and it's just easier.
Multiple things and easier. All right, so it's that whole thing. How old do you think an adult is? Like, what age would you consider an adult starting at?
Like 26.
26. So is Jake an adult?
Kind of.
Kind of. 24, 25, kind of. 26, definitely adult. So
Well,
you're...
like, Lou's not an adult. So.
Lou's my brother. Why is he not an adult?
Because he's childish. So's Jake. They're both... Our entire family's just childish.
Our entire family's childish?
Yeah.
I am way mature.
The guys.
The guys. Why?
I don't know.
Are you saying that I've raised immature men?
No.
Then what are you saying?
We're just childish. It's just what it is.
Cousin Adam agrees with you. Louis is a child in a man's body. Yes, I think so too. Okay, so I don't raise children. Adam, you're not a child. Adam, everybody, is my amazing cousin in California, which you don't know this, Adam, but I'm coming there in December, and I plan on staying with you. So watch out. All right, is there anything else that we can share about ghosting and who adults are? Wait a second, I gotta ask one more thing. What makes a man a child? Like they're men, but childish. What makes that?
You can't explain it. It just is. Like, they like games and things teenagers like.
Oh, so they like to play video games.
And they're just childish.
And that makes them childish because they play video games and they're adults. And they like adult cartoons.
No. Playing video games is perfectly normal. But, like, I don't know. They're just childish.
But
I don't know.
they're immature.
Yeah.
You're immature?
I'm not. Oh, sometimes.
But you guys open doors for girls, right?
Yeah, but that's not like being immature. Or mature. That's just chivalry.
Alright guys, you can learn a lot. What else is chivalry? What else makes... That's a man.
Yeah, but it's two completely different subjects.
True. Do you think, would you protect your girl?
Yes.
Yeah, make them feel like, what else would you do? What else does the men that I raise do for women?
No comment. I don't...
That is a good answer.
I don't want to talk about it.
That he won't talk about. Come on.
No.
All right. Well, thank you, Brett. I did have to feed him so he would sit here and talk about being a man. So I think there's a lot of guys out there that could learn from this fella here. Oh crap, I can't read that fast. Shoot, I'm gonna have to go back and read what that was. Chivalry is not dead, coming from a senior in high school. It is alive, it is rampant. He's going to be, if he sits up straight and is a man. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. And ghosting.
I wasn't listening to what you just said for like 30 seconds. I just agreed with you.
You're smart. Just agree with me, right?
Sure.
Do what I say. Right?
Nope.
Yep. Well, you're a good guy, Brett. Thank you for sitting in and sharing. I hope he taught me a lot. Men, not cool to ghost. Not cool, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to have a conversation. When you break up with a girl, do you have a conversation?
Yeah.
By texting or phone? Talk up so they can hear.
If you can do it in person, then in person.
Well, what would make you not?
Like, you have a busy schedule and you just can't see them.
You would break up over the phone?
Yeah.
Would you say I have to talk to you in person?
Be like, yeah, but like I don't have any time to.
And this is why we shouldn't date?
Yeah.
Would you tell them why, or would you just say I don't want to date you anymore?
Obviously, you tell them why.
Right? Because that's something they shouldn't guess on, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think of men that just say I want to break up?
I hate when people do that.
He hates when people do that. Come back.
Let me get a glass of milk.
I hate when people say they want to break up and don't give an example too. I think every man and woman is like that. What do you think of a guy that does that to a girl?
It's dumb.
He's dumb? What about men? Men do that.
No, literally, because 90% of the time, 90% of the time when they do that, it's because like there's probably like a different person.
And they don't want to say that?
Yeah.
But don't you think that's not being a man if you can't say that?
Yeah.
You should just like own your shit, right?
Yeah.
Because it's who you are.
Yeah.
And when you screw up, you got to own it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see why I love him? He's a good guy. Is there anything else? No. All right, thank you. Mwah. And we will see you guys on the other side.